Hey everybody, it's James Orton at Mazda of Crystal Lake, and we're looking at the 2020 MX5. It's here in black. It's a jet black, but it's a metallic flake. So you have that with the red interior. It's red Napa leather. And we'll look at some things that are unique about this 2020. As you know, the 181 horsepower that was introduced for output in 2019 is still remaining the same in the 2020. This happens to be a Grand Touring RF, or retractable fastback. The Grand Touring will get the Bilstein shocks and the limited slip differential, as well as things like Apple CarPlay and satellite radio. The soft top will still be offered in Sport, Grand Touring, and Club. So I want to apologize for the condition of the vehicle as far as it being dirty. I don't have personnel entirely to take advantage of a car wash or anything like that. Plus, we're all trying to stay protected, so hope you and your family are doing well too. So you can still get the 6-speed manual or the automatic. Now the automatic I would actually be a fan of in this car, excepting for it doesn't have the same characteristics as the Skyactiv 6-speed automatic. So they're not rev matching shift points if you go to get a automatic. So otherwise I would definitely consider it an automatic in the MX5 if they did come out with the Skyactiv Drive 6-speed automatic in here. Something to note while I'm thinking about it, if you decide to get a sport trim and it doesn't have navigation, here is the input for an SD card from either Mazda, or you can buy them refurbished online. Here is a spot where you put your Apple CarPlay if applicable. If it is applicable, you'll have this white insignia here, but you can also retrofit the sport models to have that put in there for you. Taking a quick look at the miles per gallon for 2020 MX5. It's awesome that you can get a fun car like this that can be a very competitive sports car and get that kind of gas mileage. So 2020, you see the readout for the jet black. Grand Touring RF, again retractable fastback, red Napa leather. All of your standard equipment is going to come in at $35,645. Taking a look at your storage capacity, those are tools in case the top gets stuck and you need to manually bring it down. You can lock that. Here's where the CD player used to go. Your removable cup holders, and you can pop that here, take them out, or pop one there and stow it here as well. There's a little bit of storage underneath here. Here's your 2020 key fob. Before we head to the trunk, I'll show you on this key fob the way it works now. In case you get locked out and the proximity is not working, you can take this right here, slide it to the side, move this to the left, and there pops out your key. Now you can take this key, open the door, and touch the start stop button to the key, just like that, and it'll send like a frequency to it and recognize it and start it for you that one time, and times after that, but you would have to hold it again without replacing the battery. You have your floor mats here, your owner's manual, your fix-a-flat kit, and an accessory light in case you are doing something back here or at a car show. But as you can see, without these mats in here, you would have a decent amount of storage for a nice weekend bag or something like that. The new badging for all Mazda models has been changed in the font that they use. You can kind of see the black mica, metallic flake in the black that they have. Again, I apologize for the dirtiness of the car. These are now adaptive, so they'll follow the turn whichever way you have the wheels turned or the steering wheel. So most of you know this is a 2-liter producing 181 horsepower. However, they produced 2 liters before. Like in my Mazda 3, I have a 2-liter, but this is specifically designed for this application, this chassis, to where the motor is hanging over the back half of the front axle to achieve 50-50 weight distribution, or near 50-50 weight distribution, which is highly important in a sports car. To where it is a sports car, you want to think about reliability, always efficiency, and this is one of the most efficient sports cars that are out there, as well as one of the most reliable. So this engine will have a 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain warranty for everything expensive to fix in case something goes wrong. That's engine, transmission, and drivetrain. And then for 3 years and 36,000 miles, it's covered by Mazda's bumper-to-bumper warranty. That includes roadside assistance in case something happens. You have a lock of your keys in your car situation, or run out of gas, or need help changing a flat tire. Call roadside assistance. If you can see there's your Bilstein shocks as part of the Grand Touring package, or standard on club. And that's going to enhance handling and your driving enjoyment, driving pleasure while you're on the track. If not, it's even better handling while on the street. Here you can see your tread on this Grand Touring. Not the best for, not an application you want to have for wintertime driving. So I do have clients that drive their Miatas year-round and make a tire switch given the season. So this is not going to be suited for wintertime driving. Just note that. Back on the interior of the 2020 MX-5, you have your traction control off, and then your lane departure warning. So if you're somebody that likes to creep along the right side of the lane, you might turn this off. And then you have your trunk release button. We were already back there. Here's the hood release. And then taking a look at the application for the pedal there. It's nice, nothing's gonna get caught up underneath here like a mat. More of a racer's pedal feel there, where it's attached to the bottom. Here's a small adjustment for the front of the seat underneath your knees. You can move that up and down. Otherwise, it's a manual seat throughout the model. This looks like a window if it were all tinted glass, but however, it's not. It's just dark plastic. Something to note back here as well is this is removable when the top is down, so in case you want to get even more airflow throughout here, you can. There is a rear defogger on the back glass, and this is a top that goes down in 13 seconds. You have your Bose sound system coming through the speakers here right by your ear. And let's put the top down. I always recommend starting the vehicle when popping the top down. You don't have to, I don't know, it's just a habit. Just like turning the fan off before you shut the vehicle off to save battery. That's going to be your switch here. And then there's a top operation diagram right there. calibration complete. So you're kind of looking at one of my favorite parts about this car. You see that curve that comes over the fender? It's very Corvette-like. And it was something to get used to when you're looking out the window of this, because it was usually sloped before, a lot more rounded. But I do like that curvature. Now if you find yourself with not enough visibility on any blind spots, you do have a reverse camera and blind spot monitoring. And the reverse camera was introduced in 2019. And of course, blind spot monitoring would illuminate the orange amber in the corresponding mirror. Also, to speak of gas mileage, there have been times where I've greeted a customer and we've looked at their current driving habits, and they've been as good as 35.1 miles per gallon. So if you're looking down here and looking for the fuel door, there's actually not a fuel door release switch. Just have the vehicle unlocked, and then you push on this to access your fuel door and fuel cap. Premium recommended. So I thank you for watching that quick review of the 2020 MX-5. If there's more details that you need, something more specific that I didn't cover, please let me know. I'd be happy to cover it or get you the information that you need. I'm at james.orton@Anderson Cars. You can hit the like button or subscribe and get more information on future Mazda vehicles and information. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you out there. Drive safe.